Hello everyone, Suntin2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Easy Storage 2. Your mod allows you to use modules or different blocks to expand your storage system, compared to using, say, certain blocks and items like in AE or logistics pipes. You'll be using mostly blocks to go about doing stuff, as well as, I guess, hoppers or other pipes to connect to some of the blocks you can input and output items. Otherwise, if we're going on about the older versions, most of the stuff should be pretty much the same, except for when it comes down to some of the additional stuff in the sequel, where most of that is applied to Easy Extended. So if you're using the 1.9, the older versions of Easy Storage, in terms of compatibility of stuff with your worlds, for at least this mod at least, most of the stuff should apply or be backward compatible. But yeah, so let's get into it. First off, you want to start with a blank box, which you can then use for any other type of thing to start off in the mod, which is only just a decoration or crafting ingredient, doesn't do anything else, there's no interactions of any kind. From there you've got the storage core, which is your access terminal of sorts, and scroll bar and item view. And then from there you've got your different storage sizes, from wood to iron to gold to diamond to hyper. As you can see, there's a lot connected there. If I remove that, it's only going to show so much. And if you want to interact with other systems, obviously it's not going to allow you to place the block. So, yeah, and it says obviously you can only have one storage core per system. Storage terminal's not going to work either, so you want to be careful if you have systems nearby. So you're going to want to avoid that as much as possible. I don't know of the reach of actually applying any of these. I'm pretty sure it can just go on forever. I don't know the exact amount. Let's connect that up and update. Yeah, so as long as you've got blocks connected and not conflicting with another system, I'm pretty sure you should be good to expand storage. Other than that though, you've got the other modules besides just your storage sizes, like so. Or putting the storage box in a furnace if you wanted, I guess. You've got the input and output, which obviously you use for inputting and outputting things out of the system. So if I wanted to, say, put cobble in here, I could. And automatically output through the system if I don't manage it. So obviously you can do round robin if you want for extraction, or you can whitelist things that come out. So if I do only cobble and not allow the storage box to go in, I'll do the cobble, put the storage box in, cobble will still come out. I cut that off and then allow the storage box in, that'll still stay in there, but the other that is whitelisted will only come out of the system. So with round robin, obviously it's not going to matter either. If you wanted to use round robin management of extraction, then you can. Other than that, the ejection, as far as I know, is kind of a different type of extraction. So it'll extract all items into the system without you having the management of it. So if you want to filter your things that you extract, you want the extraction port. If you want to just extract anything, no matter what, you don't care what's in it, then you can use the ejection and it should be fine. So if I get that out of the system and put that in, put the cobble in, I'm assuming it's going to eventually output maybe from the top, I'm not too sure, as long as it's got a spot to put it. Otherwise, we've got the crafting box, which allows you to obviously use resources in the system to craft. So I'm going to obviously want storage each of these before I'm actually able to do anything with them. So put the cobble in, I can do that, I can make a furnace and I can pull it out, I can clear that if I wish. Good to go. The search box allows me to search for specific things. If I wanted more of my storage modules, for example, I could search, I guess, Ultra, and clear it, or exit out if I have to. Or I can search box compared to, say, a chest in there. If you right click to clear, it doesn't seem to update, but yeah, you can also do a GEI search as well, and it'll sync with that. Also go terracotta, I guess. If I happen to have anything that I'm able to interact with that for, I could. The sorting allows you to sort what it appears. So if I happen to have, say, wool or netherrack or wood, something else from a mod maybe, such as dark quad, I guess. Solar panels, I can count down and count up. Put probably less in there for that to make sense. I can do A to Z, or I can do the reverse of that. I can do mods and so on. And if you've got security, should restrict other players from accessing it. So obviously if I had other players, I could only allow, say, people I trusted, or my entire guild or whatever type of situation or group to be able to access it. I'm obviously not going to interact with it since I don't want to make it difficult, but if there's nearby players, I can access it. If there was any others, obviously, then yeah. Apparently it's still letting me because I'm assuming I'm the only one on the server or instance. Not too sure. Possibly. I don't know. Or it's probably just anyone, I guess, is able to access it compared to only just the allowed by default that it's given me. Because I didn't set that up, it only just automatically selected me because I assume I'm the owner of the system, so yeah. Otherwise though, there's the access terminal, which as far as I know is pretty much just another storage core. You can't access the system like so. If I access it from underneath I can, which I probably could just put another there, but obviously you're only allowed to have one core. So this would just be another way of accessing the system without having it say, hey, you've already got one core for the system, what are you doing? You can't access this. So if you just have a complicated system or don't want to just constantly have to go, I can't find the core, what do? Then yeah, you can access the system without having multiple cores being the reason why you're unable to interact with anything. Otherwise, after we disable the terrain, go into survival. Not that this should apply either way, but just pick up stuff. If I wanted, I think what we have to do is pick up the storage core, place it down, you're good to go. If it came to applying to any of the storage boxes, I don't think it matters because all you need to do is just interact with the system core, and that's where all the information related to the system will be. So if I happen to have, for example, this, I don't think it should matter, but we'll try either way with, say, that, and NBT it, and nothing there, so it's not read off that. If I happen to take this with me, place it, all the information is in there. Not on those, they're just a way of expanding the storage. So all the data's on the storage core. Other than that though, I think that about covers everything. As far as I know, yeah. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Just check configs real quick though. Otherwise, for configs, you can change certain values for how much capacity there is, enabling and disabling, and I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah. So if you want to change the storage sizes from the default to whatever values you want, or you don't want features to be available, then yeah, there's also the following for GEI support as well.